It's time now to meet a real-life hero among us. Watch this. And Kiara Brown is joining us live this morning. Hi, Kiara, how are you?
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I think what you're doing is so amazing. You bring the joy of Disney princesses to hospitals. So when you were growing up, was there any one princess that inspired you and led you to start Project Princess?
Yes, actually, this mission started with one princess in particular. About 5 years ago, I was sitting at home, and I've always been a Disney fan. And the movie Disney, The Princess and the Frog came on. And I remember sitting there watching this movie, and it was about this girl named Tiana who always dreamed of having her own restaurant, and she wanted to start a restaurant in New Orleans. But she was faced with a lot of obstacles, like losing her father and people not really believing in her dreams because of where she came from and the lack of what she didn't have. And I remember sitting there watching her movie and her story and saying, wow, that's my story. I had lost my father at 3 years old, and I was raised in a single parent home. And I remember all the time feeling like I had to fight statistics and overcome stereotypes that people had assumed about kids who lived in single parent homes. And so I remember watching that story, and I was like, wow, Tiana is me. Like, her story is my story. And from that moment, I was like, wow, I want to dress up as this girl. And I want to go around and tell kids and teach kids that no matter where you come from or what you didn't grow up having, that you can accomplish your dreams and you can become whatever you want to become if you put the hard work in. And so I started dressing up as Princess Tiana, and a lot of opportunities came about that. I was invited to a hospital to meet a little girl who Princess Tiana just so happens to be her favorite princess. And from that moment, Project Princess just happened. And it's been the most amazing thing that I could have ever been a part of. And I'm just so grateful I'm able to get other girls involved with helping me promote this mission.
Yeah, you brought this whole thing to life. You brought joy to a lot of young kids who wouldn't have the opportunity to experience Disney otherwise. Are there any stories of people that you've helped that really stick out to you?
Oh my God, I've met hundreds of kids on our hospital visits, and I think there was probably one in particular, just because it's so recent. About 6 months ago, I met a little girl named Brianna who was currently battling cancer. And this little girl at the time, I believe she was 6 years old, and she was so beautiful. She had the sweetest spirit ever, and she was a fighter. And it's something that's amazing about all of the kids that we meet, that they're fighters despite whatever they're going through, whatever darkness that they're facing in their life, they're able to be a light, and they're able to teach us something valuable. Well, last Thursday, Brianna passed away of cancer, and I was able to attend her service. And I remember going into the funeral because it was very emotional for us because, like I said, we connect with these kids on a level that is far beyond what anyone could ever imagine. And when I walked into service, I noticed that there was a picture of Brianna with our princesses that was blown up. And at that moment, I realized that this mission and this organization was so much bigger than us. At this point, we were able to create a memory that not only this little girl was able to cherish, but her parents have a memory that they can cherish of their daughter forever. And knowing that we were a part of something like that and being a part of bringing light and love and something positive that she could be remembered by, it was just amazing. And so it's crazy because we meet kids all the time, and we meet very sick kids, and there is that possibility that they may not, make it. But knowing that we were able to create just a moment of joy and magic in their life, even if it was just for a moment, that's what this mission and this club is all about.
Oh, Kiara, that is so beautiful. For the people watching, what's a way that they can get involved and help support Project Princess?
Well, we actually have a GoFundMe account set up at gofundme.com/Project Princess UF. We're always looking to raise money for art supplies to help, maintain our dresses like dry cleaning. But actually in May, we're going to Puerto Rico and we're taking our mission abroad. And so we'll be visiting 4 hospitals in Puerto Rico for kids who are battling terminal illnesses like cancer, and so we're really, really excited, and we're currently raising money for that trip. So anyone who would like to support that mission and help us to be able to continue to inspire the world and be able to meet so many wonderful kids and bring joy to their lives, we would greatly appreciate it.
Well, Kiara, thank you for everything you're doing, and thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
No, thank you for having me.